Hey guys, how is everybody doing? Before we get started, let's go ahead and start with our affirmations for today. I am strong. I am enough. I am fearless. I am strong. I am enough. I am fearless. How did that feel? Great, right? Yes, that's the plan actually. But thank you guys for coming here and joining me on today's channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to deal with someone in an abusive relationship, or how to walk away from an abusive relationship. This is a topic where most of us shy away from, just because it's very embarrassing. We don't want the world to know like our dirty linen in the closet. But once that is out there, it's really time to walk away. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is, we do face these situations in our life where we are being abused, either emotionally, physically, mentally, by our partners, by the other party, right? And sometimes we feel like we are stuck, but the reality is we are not. We have the power of choice. That is the one thing you actually have control over, the power of choice. So you can never feel stuck in an abusive relationship. You can walk out of it. Actually, I was in one personally. I personally was in an abusive relationship for 5 years, but guess what? The day I walked away, that was the best day of my life. So I am using me as an example to help you cope. Whosoever is watching this video right now, I am using this to help you cope and to give you points on how to be able to walk away. Am I saying it's easy? No, it's not. But can you do it? Absolutely, you can do it. You are strong, right? You are enough. That's exactly. So absolutely you can do it. It doesn't matter how long you've been in that relationship. Once you put your mind to it, you can actually walk away. So what's the first step of walking away in an abusive relationship? The first step is acceptance. You must accept that you're in an abusive relationship. You cannot be defensive. You cannot defend your partner all the time. Once you're being defensive, you're not ready to walk away. Once you keep accepting and finding excuses, making excuses for that person, every time somebody tries to tell you to walk away, then you're not ready. You must accept the fact that your partner is an abuser, that you are in an abusive relationship, before we can help you, before anybody else can help you. Once you accept that, then you're giving room for people to come in and help you out. Because the moment you block your mind like, oh, he's just doing this because, that means you're not ready. And I tell you what, nobody can take you out of an abusive relationship except yourself. It doesn't matter who says what, who does what to you. It's only you that can walk out of that relationship, because you have that power of choice. You have that power to be happy. But once you say, yes, I am in an abusive relationship, then you're saying, I need help. Then you're going to get the help you need. So that's my first point. My second point is self-worth. Knowing your self-worth. And most of the times our abusers, they make us feel like we are nothing. And this goes down deep down in our minds, and we are like, actually we are nothing without them. We feel our self-esteem is not even boosted, because we feel like we are too attached to them, and without them we are nothing. No, you are everything. You are enough. You are fearless. You can do it. Once you are able to delete that mentality and be like, you know what, I am a queen, I deserve to be treated as one. That's knowing your self-worth. That's knowing your class. That's knowing that it's time to walk away. And once he or she sees that, oh my God, they know their self-worth, my tricks are not working anymore, they're going to give you all the respect you deserve. They're going to treat you like a queen. And once you know your self-worth, guys, then you'll be like, you know what, I am a queen, I deserve to be treated as one. That's the second step. That's progress towards shutting that door behind you. Another point I want to talk about knowing your self-worth is, never let that person put any ideas in your head, because you know what, you have control over your mind. You are in control of your mind. So do not let nobody's opinion of you determine who you are. No, you have control over your mind. My third point is forgive. It's a very difficult thing to forgive somebody who has hurt you so much. Trust me guys, I've been there, and I must tell you, it's not easy. But can you do it? Absolutely, you can do it. Is it going to take time? Yes, it is going to take time. But you must forgive, because if you do not forgive that person, there's always going to be a reason for you to live in anger. Free yourself from the past. Do not let misery, do not let history keep you in the misery. That's what my mentor taught me. Do not let history keep you in the misery. Does that make sense? If you let all what he has done to you eat you up, you're living in misery. You're not living a life of freedom. You're not happy just because you have not forgiven that person. We must learn to forgive our abusers. Well, can you do it? Yes, you can do it, because you are a queen, and that's what queens do. They forgive and they move forward, and once they see that you're forgiving them, you immediately have control over them at that point, because forgiveness is a very, very strong and sacred thing. So I'm telling you, I'm encouraging, I am pleading with you to forgive your abuser. It might take time, but eventually you will heal and you will forgive that person. Another word, another thing I want to say is, a bad chapter doesn't mean you can't have a great story. A bad chapter doesn't mean you cannot have a great story. So guys, even though you've had that chapter before, even though it was bad, but guess what? Behind the fear is something wonderful. It's something just wow. So behind that curtain of fear, once you're able to break that fear and you can walk away, it's a great story, guys. So you let yourself experience what is behind the curtain. Let yourself experience your great story, because that is very, very powerful, and that's what you deserve, because you are a queen. My last point for today is setting boundaries. We must set boundaries. How do you set boundaries? You make a wall, and when you set boundaries, you be like, you know what, you can't. You block that immediately, you block that person. No, it's not happening right now. This is how I want it. This is how it's going to be done. When you set boundaries for yourself, people respect you. Your abuser respects you. And you set boundaries for what you can tolerate and what he or she can do to you, what he or she cannot say to you. You are immediately elevating yourself to the top. You're immediately telling him, listen, I am a queen and I deserve to be treated as one. Guys, boundaries are very, very, very important, because boundaries are your peace. Once you set boundaries, you're walking towards leading a peaceful life, because by setting boundaries, you're not letting other people's madness, craziness, manipulative behavior get to you. You're setting boundaries to make them understand this is enough and you can't do this to me anymore. So guys, setting boundaries is very important. Like I said, boundaries are your peace. So guys, this is my quick steps for helping you cope. If you have anybody who is going through the same through a relationship right now, which is an abusive relationship, please share these videos to them. I personally have been in one, but guess what? I am free, because I decided, I made that choice to walk away. I made that choice to forgive. I made that choice to understand that I have to set boundaries. Like, it all starts with you. It doesn't start from nobody else. It all starts with you. And once you accept that, then you're able to move forward. Guys, life is beautiful. You're going to experience the joy of life. And guess what? That's when you actually get the right person that is going to treat you like a king or like a queen. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I wish you guys a blessed day. Please like, share, and subscribe.